All right, episode 6. Now, honestly, I'm starting to turn on this show. Last week I didn't do a review because I felt like there was really nothing I wanted to talk about. It's a filler episode. The week before, a lot of people were talking about how boring that was with the funeral and stuff. I didn't mind it at the time, but when you couple it with this episode as well, that's 3 fillers in a row that are pretty boring. I mean, it's what, 10 episodes for the season, so that's a third of the season essentially of and I know stuff will probably happen. It's Taylor Sheridan. I always talk about plot devices, convenience, and shock value. I'm sure some crazy shit will go down, but I still have to be entertained in the meantime, and I'm not feeling like I'm entertained. I mean, when they have fillers like this.
I never expected I'd ever fall in love again.
Are you sure it's love and not something else?
And this.
I've got these butterflies when I'm with her and got them when she's gone. I spend most of my time sick to my stomach because I'm worried I'm not doing enough or doing it right.
I just don't give a fuck about this relationship. Now, I don't mind love stories, but they put a lot of focus in these two, and they have not developed this relationship. It just happened, and then all of a sudden they're just super in love, and I'm supposed to care, but I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. I don't like this Beta Cooper whiny mopey shit. I don't give like she was at the memorial for her husband, and then she just falls in love with this guy. Like, and just because we see her working at a bar, like I said a couple of reviews ago, it's not going to make me care for her. So, and then enough with the wife.
In no way will it be offensive, Neil. It will be festive and fun.
I'm gonna go ring shopping, baby. I need the jet.
You don't need the fucking jet to go jewelry shopping, honey.
Now I get her character, and this is what she is, and she's handling it very well. The actress is. I believe that she is that type of person. It's just she's obnoxious to me. So the problem with this is if you don't like the character, then they're shoehorning her into a lot of scenes and a lot of screen time. I guess for people that do like, I mean, eye candy. There's eye candy. Her and the daughter's good eye candy, I suppose. But in general, I'm just annoyed. Like every time she's on screen now, it was kind of funny at first, made me chuckle sometimes. But I mean, I guess if you like the character, then you're loving it. But as for me, I'm over it. I've had enough of her, and it's too much screen time.
Do we have an offshore geologist who can oversee this project?
Possibly. We have one who worked offshore for BP.
What's his name?
Newsom.
Now with this scene, I want to show the notes I was keeping as I was watching this. It was so obvious. And it's not that I'm smart or anything. I mean, I'd like to think I'm smart, but this is just very predictable Taylor Sheridan style writing. And the problem with this is another thing. I do not give a fuck about this relationship. I saw it coming. I knew it was going to happen. I get it. She's uptight. She just needs some dick. This guy's totally opposite of what her little world is. She's kind of enclosed because she's been a career woman, and he's kind of just go-getter, and she's attracted to it.
Can you? Find the right spot?
Are you asking me to?
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about her love life at all. I want her to stay in her lane as, a badass lawyer chick that just, like I said a couple reviews ago, I want her to go into a room and dominate lawyer style. And she's been really great at that. I've liked her scenes. I was engaged. I don't care about her like feminist outlook or whatever because it's just a sentence out of a whole paragraph of dominating. But this love bullshit, like I don't give a fuck. Again, this is a character I don't really care that much about. And I don't see how her getting piped down by this British Australian geologist or whatever, I don't see how that's supposed to make me care. And it could be frustration boiling over from all the other filler shit that's been going on, to be fair. But when I first saw it happening on the plane, I thought that was real hokey, stupid slapstick shit. And I didn't like that at all. I didn't find that funny. So I know I'm kind of shitting on all this love story shit, but I just don't care. I guess that's the problem with this writing is they have not made me give a fuck about the characters enough to enjoy any of these extra dynamics that they're trying to shoehorn into it.
Bitch, fuck you.
Props to the stuntman, by the way. I just wanted to highlight that. But one thing I do want to point out is I love the dynamic of Tommy trying to bond with TL. TL's broken down. That gets a little old I don't like seeing old whiny men all crippled and stuff. Not in large doses like it's been. I love Sam Elliott, have for decades. I wouldn't say he's a top tier all timer great actor. I think his voice in the roles that he's done is it's just worked really great for him. But he's conveying a lot of emotion in these scenes.
You're making memories days is about behind you, son. You trust me. Living off of memories ain't no living at all.
And I really like it. I like that we need more father-son kind of bonding dynamics in Hollywood, to be honest. So I like what Tommy's doing with his son. He's trying to mend the fences there a little bit, even though he's scolding him a lot and some which is good parenting, really. He's trying to teach him like life and this business. And I like that he's trying to patch things up with his father, knowing that he's on his last days. I'm assuming he's probably going to die at the end of this season or early next season if Sam Elliott's even signed on. So I do like that dynamic.
Yeah, maybe the art of money laundering.
Now, I said in the previous review, I have a soft spot for Andy Garcia, so that's why I'm kind of rooting for his character and that I'm going to try to set aside, because I've been I used to watch Untouchables all the time, so I've always liked him since then, since I was a little kid. So again, I'm biased. Not that he's, again, another top tier great actor. He's very serviceable. It's just I got a soft spot for him, so I'm speaking from bias. Now, so I'm a little annoyed when Tommy pokes at him like that, because I want them to team up and work together. And I think Andy Garcia is doing a great job. He's a bad guy, but he's also, and I'm trying to set aside my bias, like I said, but I think he's also doing a great job of selling that he's not a horrible guy. He's just handles his business the way he handles his business, like the way you have to, being in the cartel and everything, and does bad things.
Like two businesses and they never cross.
Except remember that one time when you drove to Odessa and killed those drug dealers in the basement of a fucking strip club?
I killed because they crossed.
It's dialogue and delivery like that makes me buy into his character of having a code. So again, it could be the bias, it might not, but I think he's also really nailing it. I think he's genuine. As far as a code goes, we know he's a bad guy. He's got to be a bad guy. He's a head of a cartel, or at least really high up in a cartel. You're going to do bad things, but the man has to have a code. That type of stuff I really like. I like when a bad guy still has lines that they don't want to cross. And he said he killed him because they crossed that line. So that kind of sells me on him having a code. And I want him and Tommy to team up. It can't always all be negative. I know we've had a lot of kind of positive family moments and stuff. But for me, when things are boring, it doesn't really resonate with me. It's when the chips are down and people have to really come together, then bonding really hits more home with me. But when you're just like, oh, look at us, we're having a fiesta. The theme's going to be Mexican dinner. Yay. Oh, here's my daughter running around in panties. She's just so full of life. It's like, I don't give a fuck about any of that, honestly. Or, let's be fair, I don't give a fuck because the large doses that it's been. So I feel like they're really just heavy handing this stuff. It's a lot of screen time. It really is a lot of screen time. And I'm not saying that all this bad shit always has to happen. I don't need explosions and deaths and murders and all that other shit all the time. But I also still have to be engaged in a way, especially with shows like this. And 3 episodes of filler is just kind of... And it's filler that I just don't give a fuck about. And again, that could be because it's been so heavy-handed. I just lost interest in these characters. And it's not a short attention span or anything. It's just, I really don't feel like they developed this relationship with Cooper and that chick. I can't even think of her fucking name right now. It just happened. They've already went through a breakup, and I get it. He's going to be the genuine guy that can just reach everybody's heart because he's so truthful and he's speaking from his heart and soul and all that. I get that's his character. I just don't give a fuck. Again, they started him off when he was fist fighting and choking dudes out, and he was fighting 2 guys off, and one had a gun and he wasn't scared, and then now he's just, I don't know. It's been too much. All right, but I'll quit harping on that. I do like that they gave some context to why Demi Moore, fuck, I can't think of her name, why her character is so bitchy towards Tommy, and it's because why she doesn't trust him.
She don't trust me because she thinks I'm a loser. And she thinks I'm a loser fortune.
I thought originally it was just, and it is part of this, I thought it was just because she's in charge now. She doesn't want to lose everything. She was the queen. She doesn't, things are going sideways. She has to be tough, and she's nailing all that. But she was a little extra bitchy, and I like the context. I think that really helps it because Tommy failed, and she's kind of reliant on him, or he's in a reliable position within the company, and she doesn't trust that he's not going to fuck up her business. So when he's negotiating and stuff, and she's kind of stepping in there, it isn't a power move entirely. It's because she also doesn't trust him to handle it correctly. So I really enjoyed that context. Overall, I am, like I said, starting to kind of turn on this show. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep watching, of course. I expect a lot to happen, a lot of stupid shit, a lot of convenient stuff, a lot of shock value. It is what it is. But as far as, I think Mayor Kingstown has been great. I've been very entertained by that. This show was a smaller sample size, but I liked season 1. I was very entertained through it. 3 episodes in a row. I'm sure it'll pick up and shit will start happening. But I don't know. It's been pretty lame because normally you have all the stupid, convenient plot device, shock value shit with Taylor Sheridan, but stuff also happens, stuff progresses. When you just have a bunch of filler on top of lazy writing, or lazy writing on top of that, it's really just like, shut the fuck up, everybody. Just go away. I'll just watch Sam Elliott watch a sunset. Let's just do that instead. But maybe that's a little harsh. Either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for stopping by.